Up first. So much hype. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Nice slip to avoid the jab. The perfect counter lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That counter punch caught him clean. Missing with the hook. Straight right just misses. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. On to the second round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. A perfect counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think.
The bell rings and we start the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And they figure out the combination to this save.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Misses with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
And there's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. And down goes magnitude. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Beautiful counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. It's not over till it's over, but back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Coley, wobble, and down. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, and we continue.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Nice counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! And magnitude goes to the canvas. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Both men getting... There's the bell to start round 6. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
There's a counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. Good counter punching. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. And he scores with the counter. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? Incredible work rate. That hook was off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Stamina is all with... Here we go, it's round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
A perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The right hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. Just missed with that jab. Nice counter. Misses with the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. His stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
And there's the bell for round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Jab misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Missing with that right hook. The right hook just missed. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. How about this variety going downstairs and upstairs? Good counter punch. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. Lawrence Okolie rocked and down he goes. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put.
It's round 10. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You don't want to trade shots. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fight has a real good flow to it. Stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter shot. Jab does not score. Swing and a miss with that hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash.